So, Year 6, we're going to have a look at our reading lesson for the day. Today's reading lesson is the application lesson. So you've done an orientation, you've done some SATs practice style questions, and today you're going to apply all the skills you've been practicing over the last couple of days to a new text. Our text today is called The Apple Tree. It was not the most noble of trees, but to the folk of Kingswood, the apple tree was part of their family. In the summer, the old and the young would gather for the town's annual picnic and sit upon the dappled blanket of shade freely offered by the apple tree's leaves. In the autumn, the apples would be harvested and baked into pies for the town's festival. Fireworks would paint the sky, a tapestry of colour and sound, a celebration of Thanksgiving. At Christmas, a generator would be dragged up the hill and empty branches adorned with 1,000 fairy lights. And for Kingswood, the stars in the heavens would look like a little closer. As its blossom heralded the arrival of spring, the townsfolk would smile at its beauty. Newlyweds would kiss under its white canopy, in the hope that their future together would be blessed with happiness and good times. So you can see that the text is organised a little differently to how we might expect a normal text, a text that we see maybe a story, or most texts that we access in a book. It's separated into paragraphs. Now you should hopefully be able to spot why they are organised as they are. I'm not going to give that away because that comes into our questions. So now that we've read the text, we have our 9 questions to answer, and we've got our bonus question at the bottom as well, our 10th. As you look at these questions, remember to reflect on the letter in the corner. So our first question, in which town does this tree grow, is a literal question. We're looking for the name of a place, so capital letters might indicate a proper noun being used, and that might be where we get our answer from. Question 2 has an I next to it, so we're looking at an inferential question. This is where we are going to need to use our APE approach. So for any question with an L, we might simply have a word or a couple of words. Any question with an I or a D is going to need a bit more information. It's going to need us to answer the question. So is this a closed community? You're going to use yes or no, aren't you, to start that off? Then you need to have your proof, So find the evidence. How do you know that? If you're saying yes, why? What tells you it is? If you're saying no, again, what tells you it is? And then explain how this evidence supports your answer. The third one along has an A in the corner, which means it's about authorial choice. Why has the main text been split into 4 paragraphs? So that's what I was alluding to before. Why has the author organised the text the way they have? Question 4, again, a very similar question. Why have the paragraphs been placed in the order they are? You should be able to work that out. Look very carefully at the start of each paragraph. The page, as you turn your sheet over, is where you're going to answer the questions. And once you've finished, upload your work to Seesaw. I'll mark it and give you some feedback. Good luck.